Right, we should be live. If we're not, then I apologise. But we're here at Wells next to the sea, and we're just about to get on the old trike and go for a ride right through the town. But to make it, we're not going to start in the middle of the town, we're going to start outside of the town. And as you can see there, that there's an actual sign up there that says the North Coast Path, because the actual North Coast Path actually comes right through Wales. If you've never walked it, it's a phenomenal walk. It is about 40 miles long, and it starts all the way up to Cromer and heads all the way out to Hunstanton, which is a wonderful walk. And as you can see, we've got high water today, which is absolutely brilliant. All the kids are enjoying themselves. We've got lots of people out on their kayaks and stand-up, or SUPs as they call it, stand-up paddle boards. It's a beautiful day. We're looking at about 30 degrees, we think. Anyway, let's set off along the North Coast Path. We're just going to make sure we got everything, and everything's tightened up and everything's raring to go, which I think it is, which is get the bike going, which is brilliant. Now the first bit's going to be quite rough, by the way, because of it is the old pathway, so we're going to go quite slowly through here. Hello there. Yeah. Oh, Flo's and Joe's is closed, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, it says it's Monday, Thursday, so it's obviously it's closed Tuesdays, Wednesdays. That's the type of business I would like to have 2 days off. Well, look at that lovely. I don't think you can see up there that wonderful cast iron work where they've actually somebody's cut it out of a solid piece of metal and put a lobster, a boat, crabs. Yeah, very good that is. It's a new addition. I think that is new this year. Anyway, we're going through the old fisherman quarters here. We've got all the old fishermen's huts. I think the main fishing they do in Wales is crabs, lobsters, shellfood. Is that what they call shell? Yeah, not fishy fishes with fishes. Though apparently they do get mackerel and sea bass here, so which is quite nice. Apparently sea bass is lovely. I'm not a great fish eater, so I wouldn't know. Mackerel, I've been told, is quite oily. Anyway, so that comes out of there. And as you can see, we've got all the lobster pots and everything here. And now we come up onto the main road. So the actual path here into Wales is far better, isn't it? It's a very active sailing club as well they've got here. Very active indeed. Lots of sailing boats, and there is a special class of boat that you only find in this area. Look at this wonderful new house they've just built over here. I don't think it's occupied yet. It's next door. I don't know if you can see that. It's next door to the sailing club. They've been working on that for a few years, but it looks like it's finished now. Here we have the sailing clubs, which is lovely. As you say, you can, if you've got yourself a little dinghy or a canoe or one of these stand-up paddle boards, you can come along here and launch off here. And a day like today, you couldn't want anything better, could you, than messing about on boats on the river. Well, it's not on the river actually, it's an estuary, but I don't know if you can see out there. It's what a place to come to for a holiday, isn't it? Especially these stand-up paddleboard things that blow up. As a matter of fact, there's somebody blowing one up here, so we might be able to show you. So in fact, though they look very solid, they're not solid at all. They collapse down and roll up and go into a rucksack, rather a large rucksack, would I say. But at least they do go in it, and you can actually put seats on and paddle, which is brilliant. Oh, there we go. There's canoes as well. Sailing boats. Yeah. This when, as I say at the moment, I presume we're not far off high water, because low water, this water here will, you can walk across it. It literally is 6 inches deep. So when the water goes out, so they do have quite a rising tide here, which does make for excitement. So you please all the people, don't you, where you've got high water and low water, because you can do different things. You can go crabbing in low water, and high water you can go for swimming and paddling. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we're going past through the old cottages now. That's all right, I won't roll you over. I only go very slowly at my age. Yeah, I don't even wear a crash helmet no more. Right. Don't. Oh, I do. Oh, I am sorry. Anyway, we're coming to another bit here. This is very active here. This is, I think, a tugboat jetty or something. This is where all the rental boats go out for. If you want to go for a boat ride round the harbour, they do harbour ones, they do marsh ones. You can't get to Seal Hills, but one of the best boats to go on is Lucy Laver's. It's not in at the moment. Hopefully, when we get further around, we might see it out there. It's as a matter of fact, it's just coming in now. I can just see it coming. You won't be able to see it on that small screen, but it's just coming in now, and it's one of the old Dunkirk boats. Yes, if anybody of my age knows what happened at Dunkirk, you know what the Dunkirk. Hang on, let me put my teeth back in. Dunkirk boats are all about. They're the boats that went over to Dunkirk in, I think, 39-40 to rescue the British soldiers who were being chased out of France by the Germans. And though we had loads of big boats offshore, and so you come through, I've got all day. Thank you. Yeah, they had big boats out to sea, but they had the poor soldiers, they had no means of getting from the shore to the big boats because it was very low water. And so what happened was Churchill or whoever put a plead out for small boats to go out, which could actually go over there and ferry the soldiers from the shore to the bigger boats. And a big fleet went out of what we call the small boats, the Dunkirk rescue boats, and anybody who had a boat of any size or description took their boat to Dunkirk, escorted by the Navy apparently, and they ferried the soldiers from, and they saved, I think, 30,000. I'm not sure. You'd have to go on Wikipedia for that information. Anyway, we're now coming into the harbour, and again, it is a very active harbour. There's Lucy Laver's. I don't know if you can see it. I will just put it on there. Hopefully you can see that. And as I say, that does some lovely trips. And of course you are supporting your... Yeah, supporting. And here comes one of the fishing boats in now. He's been out. Shall we hang around and just see what he's got on there? All the people here on the side, on the quayside, they're what we call crabbing, and they hang little nets over the side to catch crabs. They're only little baby crabs, or whether they're adult crabs and just a small variety, but they're not eating size. Let's put it that way. They're quite big. Anyway, here comes the fishing boat in now. It's the Maggie Ann, not Maggie May. Bad luck, Rod Stewart. This is the Maggie Ann. It's like they are. One of the boats here are like catamarans. They're not, V-shaped holes. They've got two holes. They're catamarans. And here now, back in here, and hopefully the people here who are crabbing and get their nets out of the water, because otherwise they're going to get their nets squashed. But the man has been along to advise them. So hopefully we might see what they've caught, mightn't we? That would be interesting. That would be very interesting, actually. Now, how's he going to get in here? Let's just turn myself round. As a matter of fact, what we could do is put the bike in park, and we can actually go over and and watch the boat come in. It's always good fun, isn't it? Yeah. Mind you, he hasn't got a very big gap to get into, has he, really? No, not at all. But I'm sure he's done it before. I'm sure he's done it before. It looks like he's done it before. I don't know what all those orange balls or red balls are with numbers on. Well, he's definitely coming in backwards now. I think he certainly knows what he's doing.
No, there's a chain here, so won't...
There we go. Well, he got that in a smaller hole. I don't think I could have parked my car in there. And he's got a boat in there. He's done very, very well, isn't he?
Yeah, minus Giannis, look, minus chain.
That's wow. Well, he did very well there, didn't he? We'll give him 9 out of 10 for parking.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Wow, that was a cracking job, that was, wasn't it? Didn't he do well? I should say. So I don't know what they catch here. I presume it's crabs and lobsters. There we go, look at that. There we go. Oh. Get your land eggs back now. I think at the last count, they I think they got about 15 fishing boats work out of Wales at the moment. They come from all areas. I'm not sure. Yeah, they come from Ramsgate. I've seen boats here from Ramsgate, from Hull, Scarborough. Yeah, a lot of these boats, they go up and down the coast. You know, depending on how where the fish are, where the lobsters are. Yeah. Anyway, what's in? Oh yes, look, I'll just show you. Look, they're lobsters. Can you see? Yeah. Yeah. So they're black lobsters. Anyway, I'm going to carry on with my my ride, or otherwise you'll get bored silly watching this. Here we go. So their main crop is lobsters. So obviously they get the lobsters out of the lobster pots. And we'll carry on through here. So this end of the harbour is really for the fishing fleet. There's little boats and big boats. And of course the tourists, God bless the little tourists that come here in the summer and play the light out. No, I mustn't say that, no, because without the tourists we wouldn't have a town, would we? But most of them, they come here and they do their crabbing. I'll show you some crabs when I see somebody that I think I can ask about the crabs. There's some old lobster pots there. But this place here is very, very busy in the summer. Very, very busy. You've got 2 fish and chip shops here. We got one called Patton's and the other one French's. And I always use French's. I'm not saying one's better than the other, but we always use French's. But we wouldn't go nowhere near French's in the summer. I must admit, the queues are horrendous. They really are. Yes. The queues outside the fish and chip shop, but it's well worth it. Very, very nice. And if you want your shell food, you do have a wonderful shell food shop here. Sells your crabs, dressed crabs, lobsters, prawns, whelks, cockles, you name it. They sell everything here. There is a car park right on the harbour front, as you can see. Unfortunately, it gets very, very busy in the summer. which is a pay one. That's life, isn't it? If you want to try your crabbing, and you can actually hire out a crabbing kit here, a recyclable one. It's not plastic, it's made out of whatever stuff, and you can hire it and then give it back to them, they hire it again, so you're recycling, which is very good. Oh my god, look, they've got lots of crabs. Now, apparently the food you use for catching crabs is bacon. They do like bacon, so what you tend to do is you have a net, a round net, which you hang over the side with some bacon in, and these silly crabs, obviously that don't have no brains, actually get in the net, and then when you pull the net up, you've got crabs. And you collect all your crabs, put them in a bucket, and when you're finished, you tend to put them all back in the water again, and then they get caught again. which is hilarious, isn't it? But, it is something to do, you know, if you've never done it. Anyway, we're coming out to the main part of the harbour here now. This is what's known as the Run. This is where all the sailing boats are kept, which is good. Now, oh dear me. I never knew how to do this. There we go, and that is the main harbour bit, as you can see, which is stunning. And now you've got a long path here, a walk, about a mile long, which stretches all the way from Wales, which, if we turn around, which is over there. Yeah, it stretches away from Wales there, all the way out to the beach, which is up there, which is where the life station is, which is it's a new lifeboat station. I think it was built last year, and and anyway, let's go for a little ride along here. I'm not sure how far we go, because of it's quite busy today, and when you're on a bike or a trike, you don't particularly want to get into people's way, do you? But we will just go up here a little way and check things out. If you do come this way, please do bring a pair of binoculars, because the wildlife you will see, especially the birds, not so much in the summer, but certainly in the autumn and the spring. Thank you. The amount of birds you will see is just amazing. This coast is well known for birds. Bird sites you can go and visit down at Clay, which is run by the Norfolk Wildlife Enthusiast people. Very, very interesting. And then, of course, you've got the Royal Society for Protection of Birds, the Royal Society, RSPB. Yeah, RSPB, Royal Society for the Protection of Birds. There's a lifeboat parked out there. If we can see that, that, believe it or not, is an old one. There's a gentleman here that collects them. It's a funny thing to collect lifeboats, really, isn't it? But he does collect lifeboats. He's got 3. I had a lovely talk to him one day, and very interested man. If I could get him to come onto the YouTube, I most certainly would, because unlike me, who's only lived in this area for 3 years, he's lived here, I think, all his life, and he can tell you lots of stories. Anyway, if you can see on the camera there, we've got one of the tour boats on the other side, showing people tours of the marshes, which are a protected area. Absolutely phenomenal amount of wildlife on there, particularly the birds. There's lovely lots of oyster catchers, the birds with the red beaks and the red feet, which is lovely. And we got a fisheries patrol boat going out here. Obviously, as you know, you're only allowed to take certain size catch, and they protect the coast to make sure the fishermen aren't cheating. Not that our fishermen in Wales would ever cheat or land fish that are too small or too big. No, too small, isn't it? Yeah, or lobsters that are too small. No, they would certainly behave themselves, and rightfully so. There goes the fishery boat. Two mighty big engines on the back, might I say. Well, I don't think we're going to go all the way to the end, to the lifeboat station. We'll do that another day. I have actually, on one of my previous videos, I think last year, I did a video of a tour around the lifeboat station. So if you want to check out the YouTube site of mine, you'll see that. Very interesting. Got shown around it. It was only not soon after it opened. I think it opened last year, sort of January, February, and I went in sort of March, April time. Which is good. Anyway, let's turn around, shall we, and we go back again, and we can do the other part of the tour another day. So here we go. This is looking back into Wales. As you can see, yeah, when the water's like this, it is absolutely stunning, isn't it? Yeah. Really, really good. If I wasn't allergic to water, I think I'd go for a swim. But no. Anyway, let's get back to the trike. How is the trike? Well, I think the trike's doing very well, actually. What I like about it is, because I'm on a trike, I can go as slow as I want. You know, I can go like I am now, at walking pace, stick it in a low gear, and it's wonderful. It allows me to just go along at walking speed, because if you was on a bike now, you'd have to go on a certain speed to keep it balanced, but obviously with a trike here, you've got no need to. It's self-supporting, which I think is brilliant. I say I'm thoroughly enjoying the ride around the harbour. Hope you are as well. So anyway, this is all still part of the Norfolk coastal path, which when we started at the other end over there, I pointed out to you, and it does go for miles and miles and miles and miles. It's just a wonderful walk. If you want to do it, you know, backpacking, you can do it. You can just mustn't say it, but you can actually camp on the beach somewhere overnight if you want to. There's some wonderful places, or if not, there's loads of pubs that you can stay at that do B&Bs and things. So, whether you can actually take a bike the full distance, I'm not sure. I am going to next year, hopefully. Next year, maybe later on this year, is actually try and do the whole route on the trike. Which would be interesting to see if you could go on a trike. I presume you could go on a mountain bike or something like that, but whether the path in certain areas is good enough to take a trike, I'm not sure. So I don't know what the fishermen caught. I'm sure they look like professional guys. Any luck, lads? Any luck? Useless? Yeah. I was only just saying what kind of professional fisherman you look like. Mackerel that big? Oh, I've seen bigger bloody goldfish. My God. Well. So open. No. Has there been any bass this year? Has there been any this year? He's had a few, yeah. Oh, that's all right. As long as you've had a few. Oh well. You can't make them jump on your hook, can you? No, definitely not. And if they did that every day, it'd be boring, wouldn't it? Yeah. Anyway, you be good. I use the chat, you got the YouTube. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I watched yours.
Oh, well. Well, when I put this one up, you'll see it. You'll be on it now.
Oh, right, yeah.
You're a superstar. Okay, I'll make sure you're on it. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah, I just play around now.
Yeah.
Yeah, good fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You be good. Look after yourself. Oh, I'm always good. Good. So, there you go. I'm famous at last. How many people watch my YouTube channel? There you go. And he'll be on it now, wouldn't he? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm finding this chest mount. As you said, we've only just changed the direction. I used to walk around, but it used to take such a long time to do a bit because you had to walk, then set your tripod up and do everything. But doing it this way on a trike, I think, has opened up a field because I can get round like now. I can get round. I've got the camera on my chest. I've put I don't know if you can see a mount here. So I am going to try in a minute see what it actually looks like on the tripod. As a matter of fact, it's not a mount. As I said, there's no way to mount a camera here because the handlebars, because they fold, there's no way to do it. So what I've done, I've put a bungee strap on and put my tripod up the steering stem. I don't know if you can see that, and yeah, so I haven't had to fix it. It seems quite solid there at the moment, so I'm going to try that, see if that works at all. Yes, yeah, could be interesting, couldn't it? Oh dear, I think he wants to go for a swim.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, you just think you're going to have to wash him down though if he goes for a swim because he'll get covered in mud. There we go. Look at that. That is brilliant, isn't it? And they do their crabbing here. Anyway, what I'm going to do is pull over here, and we're going to put the camera on the tripod, just to see if it's any different. Just to see if right. So what I've done now is I've actually put the camera on the tripod on the steering bracket. So there's two things to check out now with it. Is to check out obviously the amount of shake we've got, and also what the audio is like, because I like to do an audio commentary on the tour around, but obviously the phone can only use the telephone. I'm not sure what the microphones are like to pick that up. So this is a comparison now between the chest mount and the handlebar mount. It seems okay. At least I can see the picture now, so I know what we're looking at. Again, there's a smell of fish and chips here. The amount of people eating fish and chips here. Oh, so this is the place here that you can hire. You can hire your buckets to get your bucket, baited net, just add water, £5. Oh, that's good, isn't it? So for £5 you can get yourself a bucket here, a recyclable bucket, they're metal, not plastic, that's good. Yeah, and look, and even the nets here, they're made out of, they're made out of canvas, are they, rather than plastic? Hessian, can you see the nets are made out of Hessian? Look at that. That's brilliant, that, everything. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. You enjoy your chips. Yeah, so certainly if you want to come crabbing, what's it called crabbing? There's a name for it, isn't there? Spinning? Gillying. Yeah, it's called gillying. If you want to go gillying, which is the local term for crabbing, if you come to the little blue hut on the harbour in the car park, you can hire yourself a bucket, and metal bucket with a Hessian net and a Hessian rope and everything for a £5. Obviously you've got to give it back to them when you finish with it, but wow, at least that way you're not buying one from China, are you? So I think that's a brilliant idea. Now, there's only one trouble here. Will I get through that gap? How big is that gap? I'm 26 inches. No, I'm looking if I'm going to get through that gap. No, I don't think I will. I think I'm going to have to go round. Don't worry. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. The young lady there was far better than me. She worked out that I couldn't get through that gap, so I won't go through the gap. I think she thought I was talking to her, but of course I wasn't. I was talking to you, but never mind. It was very helpful of her, wasn't it? Anyway, I haven't told you about the albatross. Now, the albatross has been here, it's been moored here for a few years. It went away for a refit. It used to have a little restaurant on it, a little tiny restaurant, and they used to do Dutch pancakes, which were amazing. Anyway, this is a, as you can see, a real albatross that used to be a cargo boat that used to ferry cargo from across the North Sea from Holland into England. It was either taking corn or coal or whatever in, and I think this is one of the last ones around here. We've heard rumours, we're not quite sure what is happening with it, because it used to be a restaurant, a floating restaurant, but the rumours have it, or I've been told, they're going to make it to an Airbnb type place. Yes, so that could be very interesting. I'm sure if he does open up as an Airbnb, it'll do very well, because you couldn't find a better place to stay. Well, you could find a better place, or could you? I think on par is the fact that you can actually stay. I don't know if you can see ahead yet. I don't know if you can see. Let me put my finger. You can actually stay up there. Yes, apparently there is an Airbnb on top of there, on that gantry, so you can stay in there, which would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, let's carry on with the wonderful live tour of Wales. And so we're coming back the other way now, back through the harbour, and we can get through that gap because we've been through that gap before. Yeah. Oh. Well, of course, there's amusement arcades here. As I did say about the chip shop, the queue has gone down now at French's. French's is more a takeaway chip shop, where Platton's is takeaway, but they've got a wonderful inside restaurant bit about, so you can actually you sit down and eat your fish and chips. Both are very, very good. I personally prefer Platters, French's. Hello there.
Hello.
Got a nice spot there, haven't you?
Yeah, lovely spot.
Good, good, good. Don't you leave it. I bet you put your towels on the chair overnight so you can come back tomorrow. Do it, yeah? Oh dear, it's a standing joke that is, isn't it? You have to put your towels on your deck chairs. Yeah, other people's, it's horses for courses. Some prefer Platters, some prefer French's. I prefer French's. Not to say it's any better. Anyway, this is the coastal path tour I'm doing today. We will come back and do one round the town, because you've got State Street up there, which has got all the shops in it, all the nice little shops. There, if you want to go in there, and you've got the Maltings, which is a local culture centre, which puts on music shows and bits and pieces, which is brilliant. Anyway, they've offloaded all their catch, all their lobsters, so I presume they'll all be on their way to. Now, hang on, Billingsgate is fish, or is that meat? What's the fish market called in London? You'd have to check that out on Wikipedia, or Nigel will know. Nigel will come on and tell us. I think it's Billingsgate, the fish market, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, where you can. Well, that's where the fish go to the auction. So later on today you'll be able to buy them. Oh, we got another boat coming here. They're using a crane to offload theirs, so we must go up and have a look at that, mustn't we? Oh dear me! Did you hear that? There's excitement. He's just caught a crab. Wow, that's brilliant. Did you hear the young lad there? The highlight of his dog. He's caught a crab. Wow. Anyway, let's carry on our wonderful tour of Wales. Can we get through here? Yes, we can. That's brilliant. That is good. Oh look, they're offloading they're offloading the stuff here. This is obviously a professional go out here because they use a high ab to offload their patch, but I'm not sure what they're catching. But they've got loads on there by the looks of it. Oh, these aren't crabs. These are wilks by the looks of it. Yeah, they're definitely wilks. Yeah, I don't know if you can see them down there. Yeah, they're definitely wilks. And there goes Blue Lovers. How are you doing? All right? Looks like you've had a good day. Lots of money. That's what I like. You had to have a nice beer tonight, eh? Ah, dear me. Look at that. Yeah. I presume they are wilks. Alright. They are wilks, aren't they? They are wilks, aren't they? Yeah, as I said, I thought they were wilks. Yeah. So there you go. So what have we seen today? We've seen lobsters, crabs and wilks. Yeah, brilliant. Let's let this car go through, and then anyway, let's get back on the old bike. Why walk when you've got a bike? And what's in these boxes here? It's small spotted cat shark. What the hell is a small spotted cat?
Yeah, look, they put them all in there.
That must be bait, I think, don't they? They must have really put that into the to catch the lobsters. Hang on, let's put the camera right again. Oh, it's a shame there that we missed the Lucy Lavers go out, wasn't it? That was a shame. But oh, they've got one of the other boats in here now, so we go up and have a look at that, shall we? Let's just put the bike up onto the curb. There we go. So yeah, so yeah, so this one here is what he's got written on the side is the boat. Wells Harbour Tours. Yeah, so if you want to tour around the harbour, that's the person to go with. Look at that. That's good fun, isn't it? Well, it looks like good fun anyway. Wells Ferry is the name of the boat. So if you're ever in Wells and you haven't got a paddle, a canoe or anything, and you want to go on a tour, then would recommend it. Yeah, good fun. There's quite a few boats out there. That's good, isn't it? Anyway, let's continue round, shall we? Oh. Well, I don't know how successful Mark. Oh, we nearly fell off then. Yeah. How can you fall off a bike with 3 wheels?
I don't know.
But I did, you did see that, did it?
I think it was the amount of medicine or whiskey you've had already.
Oh, I see. Yes, it could be, couldn't it?
That's the nice little bike.
Yeah, because it folds up.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't have to ride here. I can just put it in the back of the car. So it's like a Brompton, but it's 3 wheels instead of 2 wheels. Yeah, so it's
Not
good.
electric though, no.
Unfortunately, I'm not that old yet. Okay, next year maybe I might need. No, at the moment I can still.
If you're doing hills though, I know we've always cycled quite a bit.
Yeah, and hills. This has got super low gears though. It's not designed for speed. This is designed, you know. Yeah. But there's not many hills in Norfolk, and as I live in Norfolk, I don't think I'm going to have a problem. Do you? If it gets that bad, I'll move to Lancashire. Not Lancashire, Lincolnshire. Because it's even whereabouts.
Well, near Market Raisin.
Oh, near Market Raisin. Yeah, we was just outside Spalding, so Spalding. Spalding.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the bottom end, yeah.
Oh, that's a different county altogether. Then.
Yeah, Lincoln.
We're
It's
properly.
very flat down there.
Very, very flat. As I say, it's
We've
carrot.
got the wolds, not Bolton.
Ah,
and they're
carrot
nice
country.
too.
Anyway, lovely to see you, lovely to speak to you, and enjoy. Yeah, you see this is top speed for me.
Italian, you can't
Yeah. To pronounce it correctly, it sounds silly. I have to go spaghetti and then dibassi.
Oh,
So,
dibassi.
dibassi.
Ah,
Dibassi. See?
Dibassi, yeah.
Looks Italian in its design.
It's amazing the way it folds up literally 2 foot square.
Very clever. isn't
Yeah,
it?
it all
Very clever.
concertinas in. So
Yeah, it's all
yeah.
the designs these days. Very clever.
It's quite an old design. I think it's about 15 years old, but to me. Anyway, I must get a move on, or otherwise I shall be late for dinner. That wouldn't be on. Yeah. Oh, well, believe it or not, it's very hard to ride
Oh, is it?
because you want to ride it like a bicycle. So you want to lean,
right.
and you don't lean,
Yeah, of course.
right?
Yeah, of
Of
course.
course, you don't lean with it, you have to steer. So the first time I rode it, which is only last week, I've only had a couple of weeks, I fell off twice. But don't tell nobody, that's our secret, all right? Okay. Yeah, you have to. See, yeah. Be good. Hey. Look at that. There we go. Yeah, as you notice, I do talk to anybody and everybody. Yeah. If ever you see me coming on my bike with my my silly hat on, and you don't want to talk, go the other way, because I will open up conversations. There's a lovely artist up here, local artist who does some super paintings of Wales and the area. So if you want something to take home to memorise your wonderful visit to Wales, rather than buy a bit of plastic junk that's come from China. Sorry, I shouldn't say junk, because everything comes from China now. Then get yourself in there and buy yourself a nice picture. Yeah, he is really talented. I can't draw or paint, so anybody who can do something like that, I take my hat off to as absolutely brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Anyway, I think the tide's slightly going down now, but there's still a lot of activity going on. As I say, we're coming back up to the sailing club, which we was at earlier on. I'm not sure if the picture is better now on the tripod or on the handlebar camera rather than on the chest mount. I will have to ask them obviously what the sound's like. I don't think the sound could be so good because obviously the microphone's not as close, but I could always overcome that by getting a microphone that I stick around my neck, couldn't I? Yeah, but at the moment no. Anyway, let's so we're now coming back to the fishermen's quarters. These were all the fishermen's hut were, and this is where they come and sort all their fish out, all the lobsters. They size them and everything and pack them in ice and everything to send them off to market. What have we got? Oh yeah, we got some. Oh, they got loads of fish bait there. What they call, what you would call, where they filleted fish. So you've got all the heads and the bodies and everything of salmon and bits and pieces here, which is obviously what they put in the lobster pots as bait to catch the lobsters. Yeah. See, so nothing goes to waste, does it really? No, which I think is clever. So they use old fish, filleted fish bits for bait for the lobsters, which is brilliant, isn't it? Well, I think it's brilliant. Do you think it's brilliant? Yes, we all think it's brilliant. Anyway, we're back on this rough bit of road here. So I'm not sure how what you felt of the tour around Wales. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We're back to the start point again, and which is good, isn't it? There you go, so there's your paddle boards and everything. They've obviously been out for a nice canoe, as they say. And up there is the park. So you see now whether I could go on that park, I don't know. We'll look at that, shall we, next day. Anyway, let's just turn the camera around so you can see where we're at. And yeah, so that's good, isn't it? So if ever you're in Wales, get yourself down to the harbour and enjoy it, because it is phenomenal. Don't forget, tip, bring your binoculars. Yes, and visit it twice, once at high water and once at low water, because you'll be amazed at the difference between the two. You will be totally amazed. So just to say, be good, be happy, and most of all look after the animals, and we'll see you soon. Right, we'll just put the camera up and just show you around, and to say goodbye. Well, thanks a lot for watching. I don't know what happened then, the phone went dead, so we'll say goodbye again. So be good, be happy, don't forget to look after the animals, especially the dicky birds. How do we stop it? Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Okay, yeah. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Okay, yeah. And it's now